Alright guys, we're back. We're doing some more work on the motor here. So we left off with, you know, the rods like not fitting right. So we did more testing, we thought about it, and basically it's like literally same thing where we were before, where the pistons are like 180 degrees flipped for this to actually fit correctly. We actually called up the machine shop, and Brandon answered on his day off, which was nice. But yeah, he kind of agreed with what we were thinking. So he recommends that we just flip the piston heads. I asked him, he said it wouldn't affect the, it would not affect the balance of it. So we're going to look into getting these flipped. Unfortunately, it looks like we might need to take the bottom rings out because it would interfere with that. So we'll just have to look into that. But I don't know how to take these pins out, but we're going to do some Googling. And yeah, we'll figure that out. Also, before we continue, I want to mention that we have a Patreon. If you'd like to follow, we have some behind-the-scenes videos. If you want to help us, you know, continue what we're doing, we literally need to buy like so many like specialty tools, and we're working at our garage, and it just helps us a lot. So we appreciate if you do that. Also, yeah, if you'd like to subscribe, definitely helps us. Like, you know, subscribe, all that good biz. We appreciate that. Yeah, this actually came out super easy. Literally, it's like a, I forgot the name of it. I'll put it in the title or in the video. But you literally just get one end on there and just feed it through until it clicks, and vice versa. You literally just get like a tiny pick under the edge there, and just walk it out. Yeah, it just needs to be walked out. But yeah, this is seems like a pretty cool, better than like a C-clip, because this is like a spiral. It's gonna have a lot more strength to hold it on. So
it's also like its own spring too.
So this is, I was like, oh my god, we're gonna have to do all 8 of these, and it's gonna take fucking forever. But this is actually not that hard. Also, we haven't ringed the other ones.
Yeah, so the other ones will just pop it out.
Yeah,
push it, flip it.
So we're gonna flip all these, and then we'll be right back with putting it into the motor, because I think this is going to be proper. I think this is gonna work. All right, guys. So we got the spacing ring off, which was kind of a challenge. Good thing we only have to do this on one other, because the other ones didn't get their spacer rings on. So now that that's off, we can pull this boy and then flip the conrod. All in all, a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Like I was like thinking like, oh my god, so much work. But yeah, now we just have to finagle this guy back in, which appears to be easy, and then just re-ring it, and then do it to one more, and then see if they go in correctly how we want it to, which I'm sure it will. Then the valve release will be in the right place. This will rotate fine. Like, I don't have it
fucking on with our lives.
Yeah, I don't have it any other way in my head that this will. There's no other way it'll.
Yeah, no.
Like, this is it. Like, this has to be it. So, and then like I said, the other ones we don't have to take the spacer ring off because we haven't installed them yet. So we literally just take the spring out, take the thing out, spin it, put it back in.
Yeet.
So we're gonna quickly put this one back together, do that one, and then install it, test it, and then we'll be back. So we got these back on. The chamfered edge, like we were saying, faces the crank nubs on both sides. These went on, I mean, same as before, just now the pistons are flipped, so if we flipped it over, we would see that the thing is there, you know, like the valve release are in the right spot. So yeah, if either you want to,
yep,
we're gonna test it, see if it rotates.
Dude, what?
I'm just, it works. It goes super smooth, and the valve reliefs are in the right spot. So if you want to, here, let's yeah, let's flip it over. Yeah. Yep, valve reliefs are now in the correct orientation. So most definitely, like, I would say confirm the machine shop just like 180'd them by accident.
Just fine. It's
Literally, it'll just take us a little bit. Surprisingly, it goes by super fast to replace them. So yeah, we're just going to knock out the rest of those ones. We're actually going to go take a quick break. We're going to get some cheeky sandwiches because we need a reward and need to decompress after doing this, because this was like very annoying. But it works all good now. Now we have the valve reliefs in the right spot. It says Summit LS, Pro LS. Hell yeah.
Summit, please sponsor us.
Dude, if Summit saw this,
imagine?
if anyone at Summit sees this, my Mustang needs a rotating assembly because I got boost, so there we go. Alright, fellers, you see how much light there is in here? This is what we're typically used to. You've seen the videos. Check this out. Oh, damn. This looks so fucking good. So we got new shop lights very bright LEDs. And yeah, they're not like, I would say, spaced the best because we just got no room in here to really maneuver the ladder. But yeah, it works really good. We still have to like kind of anchor the wire up there, but it works super well. We got one for the workstation here, the workbench, and then the rest in here. I mean, look how great it is. Just light everywhere. You can see everything now. Like if I were over here and had the camera angle like this, there'd be no light to see anything. So that makes me really excited to work in here. I mean, when we have the garage door open, it's plenty bright, but yeah, this is like all the light.
It's cold.
Yeah, we want to work with the garage door closed, and when we do that, there's just no light. So yeah, look at all this light now. It looks freaking awesome. We got LEDs on the original light thing. We got a giant bulb, but it's not like the best, obviously. It does cast quite a bit of light. And then now we have all these.
These things do work.
These work super well. Hopefully it's not coming up on camera like flashy like some LEDs do. That'd be annoying. If it were, I'd have to replace them. Jinxing it right now. But
if that ends up being the case, I'll take them up in my garage.
Yeah.
It's fucking darker than shit in there too.
Yeah, no, when we were working on your stuff, you guys were like, couldn't see shit, especially under the car. All right, so yeah, we just took a break to get food and put up these lights. So last we left off, the pistons are now in the right area. So now we just have to go and do all of these. So we'll kind of cut back once we have these ready to be put in. And we'll have the whole rotating assembly put together. We can put the cam in. We put the... Do we have the like timing gear and everything? Timing chain?
Pretty sure.
Somewhere in here. We could probably put together the timing stuff.
We have an infinite amount of crap, and
I can actually see all our stuff now.
it's kind of nice.
Be nice to see. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put all that stuff together. And yeah, again, we have a Patreon if you like to support us. Literally the YouTube money paid for these lights, and you know, it helps us a lot. So if you subscribe, comment, take a look at our Patreon. It'd be awesome.
The money we get buys us more stuff so we can work more efficiently.
Yeah, because this just ups the video quality. It helps us, work. You guys can see better.
Crappy ring gapper thingy.
Well, since we started this, we've literally bought like 6 specialty tools. Yeah, so there's that.
More to come.
So yeah, we'll get the pistons in. We can get the cam in. We could even possibly get heads on too, depending on how fast we are. So yeah, thank you guys.
I think at that point, then we're kind of stalled until we bring the Trans Am over here to yoink parts.
Yeah. Need front cover. Well, you need a new front cover. According to the machine shop, new front and rear cover. And then, yeah, but everything else should be good to go. Also, Vence wants to look into possibly getting, like, push rods that are spec'd for this because he just says standard length, which should be fine. But,
It should work while it's naturally aspirated, but I'd like to have proper length chromoly push rods for it for when we're revving it out higher.
Yeah, because we want to be able to rev it out past $6,000. We want to rev out to like 7 or more.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome. All right, guys. So yeah, we'll be back. The lights are awesome. You get to see so much. It looks so good. So awesome.
These pretty bores.
Pretty bores are going to be filled with these pretty pistons. Then we got to clean up the top of them because they're kind of...
They're scored from the wood.
Honestly, these 2 pistons have been through the ringer. Less us like taking them in and out, in and out, in and out, and like changing. So they're good still. It's just the other ones will probably look a lot better. Here's our assembly line. What we're doing is, yeah, just putting rings on each piston, listening to some nice music. Got some good old light in here. We're halfway done now. Yeah. I found that you can actually just push it on easily with your fingies here.
Yeah, this one's just being a little bit.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you this assembly line we have going on. We're doing one at a time. Also, with the piston rings, with the like open end gaps, whatever you want to call them, I've actually now put them on. So there's a gap on one side and then gap on the other, gap on the... So we were originally going to do it like each corner, but thinking about it, it means oil would have to come up and then either go 1/4 or 3/4 way around this way. Now it needs to go all the way around every time to push through. So we're doing it like that. Stuff's going by. This is moving on real fast. We're like halfway done now. So yep, pretty cool. All right, guys. So we ran into just a little bit more problems. We haven't figured out again, but so we got 4 in. Let's flip this back over just so it's like straight up.
Here, can you help me, Vence? Oh,
Yeah.
that way. Yeah.
So we got, 4 in. Then we got this one in. Everything appeared fine. We had flipped all of the pistons at this point, obviously, so we were just going in, assuming it was right. Then we went to put the next one in, and it was doing the same thing where they were touching each other. So we're like, what the hell? So we take a look at the chamfered edge and the flat edge. Turns out that it was wrong again, so they had to flip those. And I had to leave to do something, but I came back, and I was like, so they're putting that one in. I just wanted to check and make sure that the other two were that way. So looking at it, how it's supposed to be, see this? That's where the chamfered edge is. That would be in the center, which we don't want. We want it facing outwards like this. So we'd want the rod like this. So that means we have to flip this 180. So it seems as though 4 were flipped 180 and 4 were done correctly. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and knock these back out how they were while they get the next 2 in because they've already corrected those ones, just so we're a bit more efficient. But yeah, just want to give you the update. We're just running into these kind of stupid problems. Like, this shouldn't have been this way, obviously. But yep, so what we got to do. All right, guys, we finished the first bank. We actually have one more that I'm just ringing up right now. I thought now would be a good time to actually thank our sponsor. We talk about this a lot, how, YouTube and Patreon helps us, but, we actually snagged a partner real quick. So let me just, oh, it's just us. Oh. We don't have a sponsor.
It's okay. I'll sponsor you if you sponsor me, Davis.
We sponsor each other here.
It's a sponsorship group. It's like a support group because we all don't have the money.
Everyone just sitting around being miserable because broke.
well, guys, yeah. Thanks to us. We're about done here, so.
Yeah. Send me more engine shit.
Dude, honestly, if we got fucking Summit, that'd be awesome, but no, we need to find like
I'll rep your fucking engine, send me more shit.
Literally, if you make a forged rotating assembly, I don't care how Chinesium it is, just give it to me.
Send us the forged internals.
Alright, guys, this is the last one. We engine builders. This is now, like, this tool was good when we first got it. Now it's kind of like worn out and used. We literally need to have like 3 people like in this operation. We need to have it tightened down. Somebody needs to hold the band around it. Somebody needs to have their hand like over it. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure that's all seated. Here, retighten.
It's right there.
Yeah, see, and we have to get a little bit far down, then we have to retighten it.
Okay, you're good. You gotta click.
Yeet. There it goes in. Keep going. I think we're good. Yep, top did.
Well, at least we got that one first try.
Yeah, literally, it takes 3 people. When it was just Vence and I, like, we were messing with one. We had to try, like, 4 times in a row. And the ring just kept coming out the side, so.
Flippy dippy.
Yep, you got the cap on. Oh, boy. And it's like, whoop.
No. And then I gotta...
Yeah, the bearing kind of spun a little bit. Don't mind him. He's just scratching the crank surface. It's Gucci. It's Gucci. Yeah.
That went a little far.
Last one. Yeah, I'll just snug this up and then torque it down to spec.
I'm ready to rotate.
Oh, Jesus, Vence, no. You're going to sacrifice that pinky.
Whatever it takes to appease the Trans Am. Make it finally halt its fury.
Yep.
I haven't even put this engine anywhere near it yet, and it's already angry.
Yeah, it's got the Trans Am energy. I don't know if you guys know, but we talked about it, meme about it a bit. But anytime we work on the Trans Am, it's like, no, I don't want to. Don't put me back together. Don't take me apart. It like fights us with everything, and this has definitely done that. Yeah, so we're just gonna get this snug down, and yeah, I mean, next part's like getting the cam in. Do we need to do that thing with the rockers? We need to like push the things out and put the new ones in. Remember?
Oh, the trunnion upgrade?
Yeah.
It would be good.
The machine shop do that?
But we don't have the stuff to do it.
Oh.
I have to go order a training upgrade kit.
Well, we could do that still. I'd prefer to do it now than later.
It's one of the things we don't really need unless we're starting to rev it up higher.
Well, I say we do it. Yeah.
Like I said before, at 6,000 RPM, we're fine. Most of the stock internals can handle that RPM.
Nice.
So when you start going above that, you know, your trunnion kit, your chromoly push rods, that kind of shit.
Oh, it turns so nice. Cool.
Well,
This is what it looks like. Oh,
this
Jesus.
is what it looks like.
Hell yeah. All right. Do you want to get the cam in?
Sure.
Might as well.
I was gonna say we gotta do something first. We have to crescent the engine properly first before we do that.
Oh, yeah. We're the
Yeah, if you want
cans.
to pause, we'll get it set up.
All right. We got all the power with this Powerade. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah.
More power for you, Vince.
More power with the Powerade. Vence is like, what the fuck? Here.
Yeah, we're getting so much power out of this engine, guys.
All the power.
We got that Powerade boost going on.
Yeah, we should tag fucking Powerade with this one. There we go. Isaiah, do you want to do the honors and lube his shaft?
I'll lube his shaft. Come here, Vince.
Oh, yeah. Let's get a better angle of this. The show. This is what people tune in for.
I should have just built this in my garage.
You should knock him over the head with that thing. Isaiah. No.
Well, Vince, this is what building engines looks like.
Yeah.
Your buddy's just in the garage with the camera, and he's watching everybody, or watching the other two guys lube
With
each other's shafts.
with the production lights on.
Yeah.
All right, let's get that bad boy in there. Hell yeah. Getting that shit in there. And I didn't know if I mentioned it on camera yet here, but this is the Summit Racing Stage 3 Turbo Cam. So it should be pretty freaking aggressive. We're not entirely sure when Vence is going to get boost for this, but he might just send it. You might want to lever it down a little bit. There you go. Perfect. It's going in. But yeah, this thing would probably make quite a bit of power still NA.
Keep coming.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yep, that's good.
We'll just leave those bolts in for now. Cool. Cam is in. Well, there we go. We got the rotating assembly cam on. We just need to get like the cam gear and the chain. Then we can set timing. And then like the whole rotating assembly should be pretty much good to go. We still need to check valve lash once we get the heads on. But like, look how close we are. We just need to put the heads on and then some of the accessory stuff. And it's going to be a built motor. Again, the Summit Racing stuff's awesome. Sponsor us, Summit.
Horsepower guesses in the comments.
Yeah, guys, let us know what do you think this motor will make NA. It's a 408 stroker, 6.7 liter with the Stage 3 turbo cam. It's kind of full speed engineering exhaust, the LS6 intake manifold. Yeah, not much else. I mean, it's got the ram air as well with the what was it? The intake.
Oh, the SLP intake.
Yeah, SLP ram air intake.
17 heads, probably 9-to-1 compression, if I remember right.
And it's got 350 gearing in the rear of the 4.9-inch.
Yep.
Through a 4L60 for now, and then a 4L80 down the road. Yeah, let us know what you think it's going to make. I'm guessing probably like 350 wheel or more. I mean, with the big cam, I don't see why it couldn't make more. Yeah. Especially with the displacement, 6.7 liter with big cam. Yeah, it'll be nice.
Big engine, big torque.
Yeah, so I think that's where we're going to end it off today. We're probably going to clean up, and or they might do some more stuff. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it's like ready to go. We'll probably put the heads on the next episode and get the timing on, and then we should be ready.
Trans Am shipped over here.
Yeah, and then get the Trans Am shipped over here, and then we're gonna have 2 F-bodies here. So, yeah, thanks you guys for watching. It's fun doing all this stuff. So we appreciate you guys watching, and like, subscribe, comment down below.